Honesty, such a lonely word, for everyone is so untrue. So honesty is hardly ever heard, and mostly what they need from you. As we all may be aware of, tenderness isn't hard to find. You walk down a road and see a lustful twinkle in someone else's eyes. BAM! Now you're lying together in sweaty embrace. Or maybe you're at a bar and some sweet talker walks up to you and starts talking sweetly. Bam! Now you start spending every free minute of your time thinking about them. Or maybe you're at work and some very wholesome person is consistently laughing at your jokes. Bam! Now you end up every Saturday together drinking beer and watching cartoons. That's just how things go sometimes. A sober mind might reject all those people, because it has enough on its plate already without some unexplained intruder who wants your attention. But you're pumped full of feel-good bonding hormones, so you really want to make this work. Let me help you with that. There are 3 categories. Platonic relationships, which means you want to spend time with one another without snuggling or cuddling. Romantic relationships, which means you very much want to spend your time together snuggling or cuddling. And sexual relationships, which are all about making that sweet, sweet beast with 2 backs. As people tend to not give 2 flying craps about theoretical frameworks in their day-to-day, these often overlap or change into one another. And of course, those 3 all have different requirements to come into being. Like you not caring about your best friend's 3rd nipple, for example, or about their inability to clean out the dishwasher, but then suddenly breaking off your newest fling because they stopped caring about the little things. But be it friendship, fling, or a sex contract, a healthy relationship always lays upon the same 2 pillars: mutual understanding and mutual love. Understanding is essentially knowing where you're standing. It is comprised of both honesty and trust. If you're not honest, the other may trust you for all you're worth, but they may never understand you. And vice versa. You can be as honest as you want, but if the other doesn't trust you, they will only ever hear what they want to hear. If either honesty or trust is not given, then closeness can never be achieved, because you always keep each other at arm's length. That's basically like speaking 2 different languages. If understanding is not achieved, then the basic function of communication becomes meaningless. You're just acting out a 70s sitcom bit where one partner is pouring their heart out while the other is just listening to whale sounds. And then, of course, no rational course of action can be taken because there isn't enough information available to make an informed assessment on the situation. That's dysfunctional communication 101, and easily fixable by applied honesty and trust. The number 1 detractor from that, of course, is fear, being afraid of the opinions of the other person. Maybe they won't like me anymore if I show them who I truly am. Yes, maybe they won't, and that can be scary, but you can never lead a happy life while also denying who you are. Ever. It takes courage to be honest, but nothing worth achieving is not also worth being courageous for. Now let's talk about the 2nd pillar. Love. The necessity of love in a healthy relationship probably seems fairly obvious to you. But I find that a lot of people are actually misinformed on what love is. Love means unconditional acceptance. It's understanding that everything about the thing you love is good. It's not dependent on the other person's willingness to clean out the dishwasher, or weight, or even attitudes towards you. It's only dependent on the other person being the way they are. If you love somebody, honesty becomes exponentially more beneficial, because then every new information about them becomes just one more good thing about them. And leading a relationship without mutual love always leads to growing resentment and hatred, which of course most people would like to avoid. The only way to love somebody is to let go of your resistance to the way things are. Let go of your preconceived notions on how things should be. People can never be anything but themselves.
All I can be is myself.
And judging them negatively because of that is based on nothing but self-loathing and irrationality. If you accept each other into your heart, everything you give will be rewarded tenfold. Don't let your idiot mind get in the way of your happiness. If you search for tenderness, it isn't hard to find. Now go and share your loveliness and beatific mind. It's never really all that hard to give. I think that everybody can benefit from hearing this at least once. Love and understanding. You can do it. There you have it. Literally a how-to on having healthy relationships. Share this with your significant other or the definitely non-toxic relationship that you're aware of. Tell me how naive I am in the comments if something I said rubbed you the wrong way. And don't forget to dislike the video if you dislike love and understanding. Thank you for your attention.